Hey guys, it's Smoking Rocker again, coming to you with another cigarette review today. Got something a little different today, something of a cigarette brand I've never tried before. We've got the Kool Filter Kings. These are a menthol cigarette. Anybody that knows me with my smoking will tell you that I don't smoke a whole lot of menthols just because I'm not a huge fan of them. And yes, I have a jacket on, it's a little bit cold out here, but anyway. I don't know. It's this, like it's true menthol on the box. It's got kind of this shiny, kind of metallic green look to it, and it's made by R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company, the same company that does Camel cigarettes. The back of it, it says, "Kool provides a smooth, rich taste by blending tobacco with premium menthol. Since 1933, our blends have been enjoyed by smokers who seek a true menthol experience." Now, I've seen a couple reviews on these. Some people say that this menthol is just a really heavy menthol, like it's almost overpowering to the cigarette. I don't know about that, but I'm about to find out. I'll bet I've never smoked Kools before, mainly because, like I said, I'm just not heavy into menthols. For no reason other than I just like to taste the tobacco. I'm not a huge fan of tasting the minty thing with my blend of tobacco. You know, unless it's like a Marlboro menthol. I can take a Marlboro menthol every now and then. I've got a pack that I just finished. I've had it for like 2 weeks. So, but anyway, I kind of like the pack design. Just the green is a nice emerald, a nice kind of emerald green color. These are, like I said, the Filter Kings. So it's just a standard king size cigarette. Don't have anything to compare it with. But we're going to give it a small pack. Okay. Let's open them up. Oh! Forgive me for that little voice rage, but this is a little different. You can open it in 2 ways. It's pretty cool. I've never seen this in any other cigarette pack. You can either flip it open like normal, because you can see the crease where the box meets the flip top, or it has a part you can tear right on the top, or you can open it like a soft pack. So I think I'm gonna let's open it like a soft pack. Oh, you can reclose it. That's not like a soft pack at all. Well, oh, at least it's not like a soft pack in the way that you can't reclose it. But let's go ahead and pull that foil off. That little half-assed pack that I gave it didn't do it enough, so let's go ahead and pack it just a little bit more. Doesn't like to pack down very well. It's just a standard looking cigarette. It's just Kool on it in a pretty heavy green. Can't really see it that well, but it is a pretty heavy green. Smell of it. The smell kind of reminds me of a Marlboro menthol. But I can't really smell the tobacco at all. All I can smell is the menthol. Let's take a couple of dry puffs off of it, see what happens. Definitely taste the menthol. You can taste just the tiniest bit of the tobacco. But yeah, so far, I can't really have an opinion on these things yet, as to just because I've never lit it. This is, like I said, this is the first Kool cigarette I've ever smoked. So, also personally, I don't know anybody that smokes them. I've got a lot of people that I go to school with. I am in college, like I've said before, because I have shot videos from the parking lot of my college. That's in the next town over. But I know a lot of people at the school that smoke, and it seems to me that pretty much all the guys smoke just full flavored cigarettes or light cigarettes. But as far as like any, no racial stereotypes intended or anything, But you know, I've never really seen any black guys that are smoking. Oddly enough, well, except for one. But he was smoking full flavors. But I mean, there's always that weird stereotype that like black people smoke menthols, and I don't understand that stereotype at all. I don't understand why it seems that you know, the black people seem to smoke the menthols a lot more. I don't understand it. No one does, to tell you the truth. So, but pretty much every one of the girls I know at this school that smoke, they all smoke menthols, and they're never Cools though. They're always L&M menthol, and menthol 100s usually. And pretty much most of the girls that I work with, that at work, smoke menthols. They don't. Not a lot of them smoke full flavored cigarettes. And I don't understand why. And then all the guys smoke regular flavored cigarettes. Anyway, let's go ahead and light this up. Enough of my personal shit. Here we go. Wow. Got a hell of a runner right off. Right off, I can taste a little bit of tobacco. I tasted a lot of menthol. I got a big hit of menthol. It's a pretty damn strong menthol. The bad thing is I can't taste the tobacco. I really can't taste it at all. Well, it's kind of there. It's there enough to say it's a cigarette, but right now I'm getting a lot of menthol. I'm not getting any like numbness in my mouth. I'm not getting like a numb throat and tongue and everything. But you know, it is a little strange because I'm tasting a lot of menthol, not a whole lot of tobacco. You know what it kind of tastes like? To me, it kind of tastes like an L&M menthol. It kind of tastes like an L&M menthol, definitely. It's a pretty. Well, the weird thing is the menthol's not really staying with me. I've got to say. I mean, I can tell it's in there too. But it's a bit strange. I can't taste a whole lot of tobacco. I can taste a lot of the menthol though, because it's just. Good lord. Damn. That's a pretty gnarly menthol. Leaving a bit of a not a kind of a harshness in the throat, just from the strength of the menthol, because there is a really strong menthol in there. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not horrible, but like I said, I can't really taste the menthol in it. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I can't really taste the tobacco, and that bothers me a little bit because you know the whole point of for me smoking a cigarette is to, of course, get the nicotine, but to taste the tobacco and see what kind of taste it leaves behind your mouth. I'm just tasting a lot of menthol, to tell you the truth. But let's see what happens. I was just taking a regular drag. Let's see what happens if we take a really deep drag. Ooh, it's a hell of a menthol. I can taste the tobacco just a little bit. I can't taste a whole lot of tobacco when I tell you the truth. I taste a lot of menthol. It's not terrible. Of course, it is leaving that kind of cooling thing in my mouth, but it's a little hard to say just because, like, I taste a lot of menthol. Again, I know I've said that over and over again, but I taste a lot of menthol in it. I don't taste a whole lot of tobacco. It's a pretty strong menthol, I gotta say. Because anytime you take a drag, you get a blast of menthol. But you know, to me, it tastes like kind of like an L&M menthol bold, where it's got that really heavy menthol taste to it. I can taste the tobacco a little bit more now. It's an incredibly rich tobacco with a really strong menthol kick to it. Like when I took that big deep drag a second ago, I got a little bit of those, you know, pins and needles in my lungs. That is just a hell of a menthol, I gotta say. If you like menthol cigarettes, which again, I'm not a huge fan of them, but if you just really dig menthol cigarettes, you'll probably like these. Although, as far as I'm concerned, it's not for me. I probably wouldn't buy them again, just because I don't buy a whole lot of menthols. Like I said, I'll buy a pack of Marlboro menthols every now and then if I just get a wild hair too. Excuse me. It's a really strong menthol cigarette, I gotta say. Definitely a really strong menthol. Got a hell of a menthol kick to it. But it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not an intolerable amount of menthol. It's just really strong. And I'm already getting down to the end of it, so. One thing that I've noticed with a lot of these cigarettes is that, I mean, it could be my fault. It might be my fault. It might just be the way the cigarette's made. But the you know, after you flick it with your thumb a few times to get the ashes off the end of it, the paper tends to pull away from the filter, which that could be maybe I'm holding it too tight with my lips, or I'm flicking it too much and it's causing it to pull away. But it's not on there very well, and when you take a drag of it, it kind of burns the lips a little bit. Which at last, I guess why I pulled it away so quickly was because it kind of burned my lip a little bit. But yeah, this was the Kool Filter Kings. It's a rated. I have to give about a 5.5 out of 10, mainly because I like to taste the tobacco in it, and these do not have a really strong tobacco taste. They've got a strong menthol taste, but as far as the taste of the tobacco goes, for the majority of the cigarette, you can't really taste the tobacco in it. But the menthol's not so ungodly strong that you can't smoke it. The menthol is strong. You get a drag of it, you take a drag off of it, and you get a big blast of menthol in your mouth. But like I said, it's not intolerable. But anyway, 5.5 out of 10. Probably, most likely, would not buy these again. Mainly just because I'm not a big menthol guy. I like full flavored cigarettes. My favorite being Marlboro Reds and Marlboro Virginia Blend. Those are my favorite cigarettes right there. But yeah, Kool Filter Kings, 5.5 out of 10. If you like menthol cigarettes, give these a shot. They're pretty good if you're a menthol kind of guy or girl, whoever's watching this. Yeah, that's about it for these Kool Filter Kings. Check out my other videos, comment, subscribe, message me with things that you might like me to try, and I'll try my best to get on that to give whatever you suggest a shot. But like I said, I can't get everything. So yeah, this has been Smoking Rocker with the Kool Filter Kings, and I guess I'll see you cats later.